Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to So Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I'm your host Martin. In this episode, we are gonna be talking about Bitcoin struggling. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome, and if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button and that bell. That way, you will be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us when the stream is done, join us on the Discord. Links will be going out here shortly. And for being here, amazing, awesome people of So Crypto. Jeff Lemus, NBN Fireworks. Oh, Jiffy Bear. Carrie, how's it going? Thank you guys for being part of this awesome community and active members of So Crypto. I'm grateful for y'all. Thank you very much for being here. So let's get rolling, right? Let's see what's happening here on crypto. Get to that main screen. Sorry, guys. I need to find one window, which I think is this one. Yeah. For some reason it hid. I need to paste this also there. There we go. Right on, right? Prepare for war. What's up, dude? Monty Green. Good day from sunny down under. And HNY. All right. Right on. Let's move on to the main screen, where magical little things will happen and small little leprechauns will create magical bullishness. Kidding. Doubt we're gonna have anything bullish, but let's go there. Oh, we're here. Oh my goodness, look at that. All right. So the moves came through, right? So we were like bouncing from the previous fib here at 2.15 trillion. Went for that 20. Great. We're facing resistance, so we didn't manage to get above it. And all right, therefore we didn't go for that $2.4 trillion mark. So where can we go now? Well, if we attempt another rally, we'll be okay. If we start to go down, it might not be the best. But again, kind of goes in with the same move that we had here, right? Moving down, pump, drop, and then drop again, and then pump, right? So again, is this a move we're going to go for? Similar move to down here, right? So again, with Bitcoin, we're going to see that a little bit clearly. But this is what I'm looking at right now, and we'll see what's happening here. So, anyways, trying to rally. Bearish divergence there. Nothing bullish right now. About to get across the MACD and the signal line. MACD going under the signal line, so it's going to start making negative momentum apparently. Neutral at 42.73. Still not yet confirmed though, right? We could expand again, and we've seen that happen in the past. Look at this. Positive momentum came dying down, and then pumped, and then dying down, and then pumped again. So, I mean, could we try to rally from here? Yeah, I mean, we don't have anything bullish to go on right now, but, you know, it's a possibility. If we get above the 20, anything is possible. Being below the 20 again, very likely that we come back to retest 2.15 trillion, then we try to break it. So let's go to that Bitcoin chart. Where are we at? Look at that. We barely got above that 46,801, right? And we're using it as support, lowest point, 46,800. So we're $1.01 off target. Not bad, not bad. Finding support, trying to reject lower areas of value, but we're not creating anything bullish, right? Let's go to the chart we've been looking at. We're not creating anything bullish. We're going slightly higher. Positive momentum higher on the other side. Neutral at 40.15. It's not the clearest picture as to where Bitcoin's going to go. It's not giving us a clear indication. Because although we're moving down, right, we're failing to go lower than the previous low. And we're starting to make that what looks to be a double bottom that we were talking about, right? So if we rally from here, 20 moving average is going to be a target at 48,415. And then above there, $49,691, right? Those are targets of Bitcoin to the upside. So let's also check out this chart where we were looking at Bitcoin on the daily on a macro scale. And remember that the thing is I've been talking about this move here, right? Oh, snap. Look, there's still a line here for that move I drew the other time. So coming down, popping, dropping, and then dropping more. So again, and then we had a rally, right? So again, same move here. Down, up, down, drop, and then pop. Down, up, down. We're not really getting that moving down yet. But if we do, we could be looking for a pop, right? We're also at a place on the chart where we're starting to look like we're doing that double bottom that we were talking about, right? That double bottom coming in here, bottom one, bottom two, and we should be looking for some rally, break this neckline here, or this hump line at 50,999, somewhere around there, right? What price will the head and shoulders be removed? Well, knees and toes. At what price? It will not get removed until we get, maybe 5% above this previous high here. So from this high, I would calculate 5% of the move They're looking maybe somewhere around 55,400, right? You don't want to have the shoulders be too skewed, right? The closer it looks to a head and shoulders, the better it is. If your shoulders are, more than 5% apart, I'll start to say it's not looking too even, right? Carrie says, no more down. All right, we'll see. I mean, we did try to recover this line yesterday. All right, and we're still below, as you can tell, this line here, and this is a fib retracement. And that is at 47,158, so we're below this area here. But we bounced at the yellow line, so we're trying to hold on to that neckline. Now, that movement down I was calling for, it was not the worst move, right? Because it was going to get us divergence. So if we went down slowly here, create that strong bullish divergence, and then look for that rally, right? Look, boom. Strong bullish also here. Strong bullish, right? And that would be a very good catalyst for a reversal. Now, trying to balance here, we don't have anything bullish. It's going to be weak. We didn't even go for the 20 moving average yesterday. All right, so Bitcoin is trying to move. Rich Satoshi, what's up? Anyways, right now, some stagnation. Not the best move. Again, rejecting 47,238. It's rejecting a lot of the targets that I had, right? Except for on the other chart where we're above that 46,000 support. So, I mean, different charts, different targets. And probably come from different time scales, but it is what we have. And so far we've been fairly accurate with it. Anyways, we're neutral at 40.40, not doing a lot. About to end the year on a weird, sad-ish note, I guess we could say. Anyways, let's go to that 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, look, December the 31st. Oh my goodness. We had the bullish divergence. We're just not pumping now. This bullish divergence was on the 1 hour. And on the 4 hour, we did get a rally, right? We did get a rally, but we're failing to really just keep it pushing, right? And then we need to, for this to just keep going. It just needs to keep on going much, much higher than where we're at right now. So, bullishness coming in. I just want to see which one's from the 4 hour and which one's the one I screwed up and not anchored properly, but I think it's this one. Here we go. So we had a bullish divergence, right? Yesterday. We got a rally and we met resistance at 47,238. So we could say we met one of our targets. And then we just started to stagnate and move sideways and we weren't able to even go for that 20 moving average, which is a sad thing. Now, going for a 20 moving average would be a very good move. If we look here, we're going from a high point to a low point. So nothing bearish yet. But any move higher to that 20 or even higher, it's going to start to create that hidden bearish. And that's going to put pressure on the price of Bitcoin. We don't want to see that. Right, but we'll see how that goes. Do I have a near wallet? No, I don't have a near wallet. I have this wallet nearby. It's empty, but I changed wallets. Anyone using Aurora near? No, sorry, man. Anyways, bullish. So pumping a bit. Nothing bearish yet, but we're starting to feel some of that pressure. Right now, we're moving sideways. Again, we should have gone for that 20 moving average after this break. Struggling. That's why the name of the stream is Crypto Struggling or Bitcoin Struggling. And we're neutral. Sorry, sold at 39.33. With that, we have to come up to the neutral zone. We can bump a little bit more. Maybe try to get above that $47,238 mark. And then we'll see where we go from there, right? We need to get above that 20 if we want to go higher. I mean, we have two resistances overhead. And then to the downside, if we do drop, I mean, this blue line or this blue line here is going to act as a sort of support. And then we have other supports on this here chart, right, that we can look forward to. It's like 45,467, 46,801. So we have some supports. Right. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour. Let's go there. Are we not there? Here we go. Those in changing charts. Oh, we are. So we had that bullishness. We said, look, we had it once, we have it twice. We were looking for that movement up. So we were here yesterday, right? 9 p.m. Had to leave. By the way, I managed to fix the faucet, which is pretty cool. So no water leakage. It's kind of like a patchwork. So I'm going to have to buy a new sink. A new dishwasher or dish, whatever the place in the kitchen is where you wash the dishes, faucet. So that's going to be good. But at least it's not leaking right now. We can use it not with a lot of pressure, otherwise it starts leaking again. But with small water pressure, it's okay. And at least we're able to get some of the dishes done. So it's pretty good. So quick fix and get new parts and installation probably next year. Because right now everything's running a little bit delayed, I guess, because of the holidays and everything. But anyways, high to low, low to high, right? So we had some bearish divergence developing here, hidden bearish, and that started to put pressure on the price. So look at this, right? There we go. Hidden divergence with that. Hidden bearish potential for a movement down, maybe sideways motion. We opted for the movement down. Now we're trying to move sideways below 47,238. Low to high, negative, less negative, and low to high. Still neutral at 47.72. So we don't have anything bullish, right? We don't have anything bullish, sadly enough. And we're neutral at 47.72. Right. Someone asked, Elon of Lurking says, Martin, Lambo or 1990 Honda for 2020? How about a 1990 Lambo? Would that work? I'm kidding. Dude, again, Bitcoin's at an area where we're not decided as to where we want to go, right? We have that potential moving down from the head and shoulders. We have also that potential to be rising valley coming in with a double bottom that's forming right now. And those could be catalysts for movement to the upside. So until we get some definition, I think we're not even know what's going to happen next couple of weeks because none of the patterns are declared. And all we're getting right now is just some like weird try to pump, we try to come down, and we're just moving sideways more or less. So until Bitcoin really defines the next move, it's gonna be a bit weird to tell. And we're not getting the clearest read in the market. And I've been telling you guys that for the last couple of days. And we can go here to this chart, and if we go on the daily, sorry about that, it's looking all skewed. You're gonna see what I'm talking about, right? Look, impulse up, coming back down. So we're at the same level that we were back here, almost again creating that potential little bottom that could lead us back up. We're getting above this line. We have our 3 rising valley that is a bullish pattern, but it needs to break this previous high here, right, for it to confirm. And we have this head and shoulders, and we're sitting right at that neckline where we could confirm and then break back down and break us down even more horribly than we are looking for right now. So what are we going to do right now, man? It's Bitcoin needs to either break below that line and say we're going to go down, or it needs to break some 5% above the shoulder, right? 5% above the shoulder would very likely be looking for negation of that head and shoulders pattern. And then if we break up above this line, then we're looking for that 3 rising valley. But you know, that is what we're looking at, right? So that is it for Bitcoin here. Let's go to the 1 hour, make sure I didn't miss anything. Again, bearishness, right? Come back down on that, nothing bullish. We're waiting to see what Bitcoin's gonna do, man. The mighty Bitcoin, where's it gonna go? That is the game. That is the question that is on everyone's mind. And I'm telling you right now, no one really knows where it's going to go. You're going to find people out there saying, oh, it's going to go to, 100,000. You're going to find people out there saying it's going to go down to 20,000. Well, whatever happens, one of them's going to be right, the other one's going to be wrong. Right now I can tell you that it looks extremely undecided. We're not getting a clear pattern read here. At least I wish we had something that we could go on, like, a falling wedge that would also add to the bullishness. Maybe some kind of, downsloping or upsloping triangle that we could be looking to break to the upside, which we could kind of say we're making right now here on the 1 hour. I'm going to go to this chart here just so I can show you what I'm talking about. It was not going to be the prettiest upsloping, but, I'm looking at this right now. It's a potential consolidation pattern, right? And that could, in theory, look like it could break to the upside. But it needs to pump, man. It needs to pump, right? So I'm going to draw this line here. And again, it's not 100% an upsloping channel or an upsloping triangle. But it is the only thing that we have some sort of consolidation that could start to happen. So if we look for bounce here, we could be okay. We get above that 20 moving average of 47,267. I mean, guys, I don't want to sell you false hope here or tell you guys that there's something that's going to happen where, it's highly undecided right now. The whole market is not looking the best. I can tell you that. We're above the 200 moving average, which is okay, but we're not really too far from it. We have 2 patterns that could come into play. One bullish, one bearish. We got to wait. This is a patience game. Let's go on Ethereum. I mean, I already told you, like, if we break to the upside, we're going to be looking for that 3 rising valley to come through. If we break to the downside, we're looking for that head and shoulders to play out. Right? So again, you know what the plays are. Bearishness. Right? We had bullish divergence pumped yesterday. Look at that. Very, very nice rally. Got above this here. Favorite retracement, that 786 at 3,698. Right now, sitting at 3,729, but we really need to get above this target here at 3,964. Kind of sucks that we broke back down again. One quick second, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry about it. I said we're hosting dinner for New Year's Eve, and wife came in asking questions about what we're baking right now, which we're baking bread. And I left her the recipe, and she came in and asked me for some stuff, but it's pretty good. So I was like, dude, I gotta jump in. You gotta do the bread. So I left her stuff measured, and then she's asking me like how to some steps from the recipe. Just making sure that she doesn't want to screw up because we don't want to do another bread and then wait for it to rise again. Anyways, bullishness. So we're looking for that moving up. Second day of rally, 6.065%. Ethereum is looking like it wants to recover. It's just up to Bitcoin to allow it, right? Bitcoin floating sideways will definitely allow for Ethereum to recover. On the daily, we don't have anything bearish here. It's looking okay, except for this hidden bearish that we had. But here in the short term, we're okay. Last thing we had, strong bullish, so we're looking for that rally. Let's go to the 4 hour, sorry. On the 4 hour, look, bullish divergence, strong, starting to get a pop, right? But we have not yet met that 20 moving average, and we're starting to round off. I don't like that part, but it's okay. We don't have anything bearish. I don't have to like it, but it would have been strong if we just went for that move. So the only thing that I'm worried about is we don't drop lower than this area. When we drop lower than that line, then that divergence kind of becomes invalidated. We have to find a new anchoring point. By then, we could be making a little bit less negative momentum and have new strong bullish divergence developing from one island to the next. But when we fail to drop below that line, we could still rally and say that this divergence is still in play, right? So right now, it's still looking okay. Not the best again, but I really wish we would have just gone for that 20 and then determine whether or not we want to get higher than that or not. Neutral at 39.88. Again, starting to make that positive momentum, nothing bearish. Let's go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, bullish divergence. Taking a pop. Great. Boom. Look at that. Nice rally from one island to the next, the way we want to draw it. Started a rally. Very good. And then here we're starting to create some of that hidden bearish. That is putting pressure on the price, but we're not getting that insane downwards motion move that Bitcoin was getting right here. It's just kind of like, yeah, we're moving down. That's it, right? We're not really doing a lot here. Shorter term move, right? We can say there was hidden divergence to here, dropped and pop, and then here in the short term. But again, this one island to the next, right? We could say that is just that hidden divergence. We're creating this strong bearish. That is getting us to move down. But again, like I said, this hidden bearish, I think, is what's at play. We're hitting the downwards motion, sideways motion, not too strong to the downside, trying to recover the 20, which is okay. And then from there, we could be looking for that pop to try to get to that $3,873 mark, which would be a very, very good target here for Ethereum, right? So let me go and catch up with the chat real quick, guys. Thank you all for being here and being part of this awesome stream. I just want to see who I'm missing here to say hi. Remember, for said drinks, awesome. BNB said Luna. All right, so I guess you want to look at Luna. So let's put that on the list here. I got to make a quick list. I was not really tracking the chat today, so until now, CalCorp came in. Carthigo, good evening. Please pump off through January the 1st, tax purposes. Yeah, that'll be good, right? No more down. All right, I read that one. A lot of volume after January the 1st. That'll be fairly good. Have to close weekly above 40,100. Interesting target. 2022 will be a private jet. Nice. Or do you have a near wallet? No, I don't. That'll answer that one. MicroStrategies, 30K. They own like 124,000 Bitcoin. Wow, that's pretty good. That's a pretty sizable money. They're gonna buy every Bitcoin. Yeah, it looks like it, right? They're gonna resell to everyone else at a higher price later on. They literally buy 1/3 of all the Bitcoin mined every block. That is a lot of Bitcoin to be bought. Not gonna happen. Sailor is a Bitcoin maxi. Ooh, interesting. Hey, we need people like him for Luna. I agree, man. If it goes to 50,000, 50% up, all coins will rally. Yeah. Because Bitcoin's kangs. Yeah, we've said that before. We can get above 300. Yeah. All right. Bitcoin will create a large cup with the handle. Gotta see, man. That's still too far out. Luna's altcoin. All right. Luna FTM. After Ethereum. All right, cool. All right, Luna and FTM. We'll do those. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Like I said, it's awesome that you're part of this here community and that you choose to spend time with me. And stuff. Carrie says, microseller needs to leave some Bitcoin for little people. Oh. Yeah, I cannot make jokes. Oh, I had a good joke about that, but we'll keep on going, Luna. All right, Luna. Sailor is the ultimate Bitcoin maxi. Is the ultimate Bitcoin maxi pad. This is from a shorter time scale. I don't want it in the daily. It's really bugging me when I see it because here in the daily I want to draw this. And these are my short term fibs. And I just want to get them. There we go. And I just want to make sure this one's are going to be here on the daily. I don't really care about this one's going onto the shorter time scales. Again, look at that from high to low, getting our retracement, hitting that 236 and rejecting. So not bad. Again, we can say that we're trying to make a valid retrace. We'll see where we go from here. Bearish divergence moving down, low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. Nothing here that is bullish. Neutral at 59.11, still pointing up, meaning that we're still looking for recovery here in Luna at $86.66. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour, look at that bearish divergence. Oh no, we broke down. So this fibs, they might even be from the 1 hour. I'm gonna get rid of this fibs, dude. I don't like them. So bearish divergence breaking down. We had something here that we were looking for a potential break, and I think maybe it's from the 1 hour. I'll just send it back there. It kind of makes no sense where it's at. Bearish divergence breaking down on that. And low, lower low, more negative momentum, and lower still here on our side. The only thing we have on the shorter term move, it's this here divergence that is strong bullish on the 4-hour within the same island. I want to get them from one island to the next, but this works. Trying to get a rally, rejecting the 20 here. At least we're hitting the 20, which is good. Bitcoin and Ethereum are failing to hit that 20, but here we're going for that 20, which is, again, fairly good. Neutral at 46.09. We're going to see if we're going to try to get above that area. If we do, man is going to be trying to get it for this 1618 at $89.54. And then above there, the all-time high at 101, the near all-time high at 101.22, which is the near-term high. Sorry, not all-time high, but we'll call it near-term high. Let's go to the 1-hour chart for Luna. Oh, look at this. Bearish divergence. Cupboard handle. Negated. Oh, no, it broke back down on the bearish divergence. Remember, we said, look at that bearish divergence. And then we started to break. And we were live here. And we were saying, oh, look, we created bearish divergence. Watch out for it. Oh, my goodness. It's broken down. Here we're coming on lower. And bullish divergence strong against the other side. Immediately. And easy to see. Easy as daylight. Look bullish. Strong. Pop. Below 20, trying to get back above it. That's fine. High to low, positive, positive, high to low. Nothing here in the short term. I'm looking back here, low to high, positive, more positive, and higher still. So everything here is good. Let's look here on the MACD. Do you also have the divergence here? Look at this, man. This is pretty good. Strong bullish divergence against the MACD and the RSI. So we do have something here for potential rally. A lot of people are going to be saying, oh, head and shoulders. Well, we'll draw them. I mean, I don't really like this as a head and shoulders pattern. It's too tiny. It's small. It could play out. Need to break that neckline though. That neckline goes like this. This is the neckline that we need to break. Very close to it, man. Right? To be fair, we're very, very close to it. This could be a good pattern to play. Get above that neckline again. Immediate resistance, but again, a potential mesh remove off this here area, and we're just gonna go like this and say, yo, this is a move we could be looking for here, right? Not bad. Targeting around $93 if it does break the upside potentially. That is it for Luna. Let's go check out FTM. Remember, guys, all the information that we provide here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. I hope you're being entertained. FTM, $2.13. Let's go on the daily. Oh my goodness. We had this potential break, which we got to the upside. Nice. Now we had here, I think, a support line that we were drawing. So I want to extend this here like there, like it was there. You know, we're facing some kind of resistance. This might be from a different time scale. This might actually even be from the 4-hour, I think. So let's gonna send it. We're gonna send it back there and say, yo, we're breaking this area to the upside. We should have gone for a measure move. We're still missing on that move. Going for that $2.95 mark. Again, pop, coming back down. High to low, low to high, hidden bearish divergence, right? Immediately and easily and readily available for our eyes to see and say, yo, admire the bearishness of that divergence, hidden bearish. Right, like that. Boom. Blam. Here we go. Hidden bearish. Coming down. Right. So we're starting to put pressure on the price. We could say that it's starting to flag, which is starting to look okay. The 4-hour is going to look a little bit different, but we'll see it there. We're neutral 59.18. We'll see where we go. 4-hour. Again, here, look. We're looking at this some kind of support. For some reason, it's not really properly anchored. I might have shifted it by accident when I was drawing, but yeah, that would have been our line. 1, 2. Cut away from it, come back down, breaking it, and rejecting it. So we need to get above that blue line as a Let's target it. And the shortest term move here will be actually to get above this line here. Right, this yellow line. I'm going to switch it back to blue. Make sure it's going to be here on the 4 hour hanging out with us and chilling in this here time space. There we go. All right, so low to high, high to low. As you can tell, there was some bearish divergence developing here. Now we're going to make this one back to yellow, and then we'll be good to go. Look at this. Awesome. Bearish, bearish against MACD and RSI, strong bearish. Moving down on that. Try to rally for to get higher than the previous high. Continuation of the bearishness. Low, lower, low, negative, more negative, and low, lower still. So nothing here that is bullish on the short term. Low to high, negative, less negative, and low to high neutral at 47.30. Short term moves are okay. Nothing to worry about. Low. I'm going to say sideways motion and then coming down here more. So also nothing there, man. Nothing there as well. We're just neutral at 47.36. Kind of sucks. All right. So, headed for Phantom. Really wish it was looking a little bit better here in the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, look at this. Boom, boom. Right. We can say that we're doing this down sloping channel. How do we know? Looks like a down sloping channel. We're just going to make it. Oh no. This. Ooh, almost spot on down sloping channel. There we go. All right, so we're down sloping channel. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's failing to go above that midline. It's looking okay. Let's zoom in here a bit. High to low, positive. Less positive. Please be less positive and not have anything bearish. Slightly higher. Dang it. We have Z divergence. Hidden bearish potential for moving down. Dropping down on that. Maybe sideways motion. We try to recover the 20 failed. Dropping more. Low to high, negative, less negative, and low to high here. So there's nothing bullish. We're just running on this hidden bearish. Fishing. Thank you for being here, man. Yeah, we could do the ADA. Why not? Bitcoin is pumping a bit. ATM. Well, we're gonna check that after 8. Let's get on the daily and see what's happening on the daily. Bearish divergence moving down on that. Oh no, we broke $1.40. Oh my goodness, we're trying to hold on. $1.34. Not bad. We're almost spot on it. Nothing here happening on the daily. Let's go to that 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour, bearish divergence breaking us down after we had our triangle pattern break to the upside. Look, we had 2 patterns here. Triangle breaking to the upside again. Another triangle breaking to the upside. Both times patterns have been met. I'm gonna get rid of this lines here. We know we've talked about this. You guys know we've talked about this. So I need to have them around. I keep a lot of, I rarely delete stuff from my charts. Look, if I zoom out, look at all the stuff we have there. So I need to go back and do some spring cleaning on some of this chart. Anyways, bearish divergence breaking back down. Again, trying to get it back above this here line. Support, that's gonna be fine. Low, lower, low, more negative momentum, and lower. Still nothing here that is bullish. Low to high, nothing here. Neutral 40.57. Let's go to that 1 hour. Low, lower, low, negative momentum, less negative momentum, and nothing here. So there is a small break. I'm gonna choose to ignore it for now. I think it's an anomaly. And I'm gonna go like this. So bullish divergence strong, trying to rally on that. And we have some hidden bearish that's putting pressure on the price again. Not breaking super hard. 1 second. Cool. So, bearishness. Oh my goodness, we're moving sideways. Doing his job. Low to high, negative, less negative, and low to high, neutral at 46.04. All right, that's it for ADA. Again, we're looking for a potential move. Maybe try to get above that 20 and give continuation to this bullishness. If we do stay below 20, below this here area, $1.34, we're just gonna call it that for now. That's probably a fraction of a cent. $1.24 and something. $1.34.4. All right, so that's the target. We're sitting right on it right now, actually, slightly below it, but yeah, that's the target we need to be at. All right, so looking okay. With that, let's move on to Bitcoin, because apparently it's doing a micro pump right now. One quick second, guys. before we look at the corn, which is off to the side for some reason. Any buy targets for ADA? Yeah, we'll go back to it in a second, man. I just wanted to see Bitcoin real quick. Some of you guys said the corn, it's doing things, and I just want to see what things the corn was doing. By the way, guys, I'm gonna be here tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Right, join us on Discord. I'm not sure what time I'm gonna be here tomorrow, but I'll be here tomorrow at some time, and I'm gonna be wishing you guys a happy New Year. So if you want to catch up with me tomorrow, just stay tuned to the Discord, stay tuned to the Twitter, or stay tuned to your notifications on YouTube, and I'll be posting when I'll be going live. It's gonna be at an awkward time. I do work tomorrow, and I also have to do some work at the house because we're gonna have guests over. But guys, cheers, and if I don't see you tomorrow, I wish you all a happy New Year's Eve and a happy New Year's, and I really wish you a lot of health and some awesome trading opportunities and wealth and happiness in your lives. So cheers. Right on. So let's keep moving here, and let's go check out ADA. All right, entry targets for ADA. Yeah, getting above $1.40 would be a good entry target. It'll pop up to this level again, $1.51. I mean, it's gonna be a short pump, but it could be a 10% rally. Don't dismiss it, right? Here to here, almost 10%, right? So that could be a good target if it drops. Could be interesting, right? Drops. We're going all the way down here, $1.05. Not looking forward to that. We might find some support here in the short term. We did create a sort of bottom here at around $1.21. So what I'm going to do here is grab this here tool that says horizontal ray, and I'm just going to pin it right around there. Again, that's close enough. I just want to get a ballpark estimation as to where the target could be. So we came back down here and retested it, not once, twice, 3, 4 times, 5, 6, 7. So it's held very, very nicely. So $1.27 could be an area where we could be looking for a potential bounce. So we'll see. That could be an interesting area to get back in, particularly if we create some kind of divergence. We would also be looking for a larger double bottom, right? This will be an Eve. This could be a potential atom or another Eve for double bottom. Then we'll see how we bounce from there. Those would be potential targets for ADA. All right, I just want to check Ethereum real quick. Again, still above target, which is pretty good. Look, it came open right on target and tried to bounce. That's freaking awesome. Back to the corn, guys. Back to the corn. Yeah, that's it. Again, Bitcoin trying to get above 47,338. We'll see how it goes, man, right? So, I think we've gone through everything that you guys have requested so far. So what I'm going to do is going to go here real quick and check what is happening, right? 24-hour chart. All right, Atom's 14% up. All right, well, we'll check out Atom. Atom's a solid project, so let's go check out the Atom. Here we go. Atom to the dollar. All right, on the daily, we're looking for some bearish divergence. We still had it here, right? We dropped on that, so very, very good call here. And on the potential move, drop lower than where we had it to, so it's okay. Now we went for that 20 moving average, also support here at that 786. Now we're popping above the previous all-time high, which was down here at 29.49, and that is the all-time high that we're considering from way back here. Now, if we get new fibs, we're going to be getting very, very different targets. So I kind of like this one because they were respected again on the movement down. Look at that spot on hit here. Bounce, rejection, bounce at support where we're supposed to find it, and popping again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these here fibs, and all I'm going to do here is just stop extending them to the left. I want to see our dotted line, and then I could always come back here and draw lines and see where we're at. But for now, what I'm going to do is grab this here tool and say, all right, from the high point to the low point, where are we at now? Right on fibs. So if we see, we are respecting those fibs as well. What do I mean by that? Look at the drop we had. Boom, to 0, right? So I'm just going to pinpoint this a little bit better. There we go. And just going to make sure it's sort of, yeah, tiny bit higher. There we go. All right, so again, with that, look at that. Boom. Nice bounce. Got him up here. Rejected 382 up here at $32.50. Came back down, tried to find support around that 50. We broke it. Sorry. Yeah, 50% to retrace this one. So we went up to that 50. We broke it. Broke at 382. Came back down to that 236. All right, finding support almost spot on there. Came back down near that 20. And now we're trying to bounce. Getting above that 382. Now our target is here at the 50. Retrace at $32.68. So not bad here on Atom. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. Hidden divergence. Hidden bearish divergence. We had the possibility for moving down. We are seeing sold at 34.61. And with that possibility for moving down, we'll keep coming back down to $29.78 mark. Hopefully we rally through that, push through that, go slightly higher than this previous high here, and then we'll be negating that divergence. But yeah, that's it. We're not gonna have it against the RSI also. Then we're gonna shake it off. If we pump there, we're gonna be shaking it off. Here in the short term, we're coming up higher and higher still. But here is where I gotta really see things on Atom. So again, high to low. And look at this, right? High to low. And although this is within the same island, it could still put pressure on the price, right? It's gonna be creating strong bearish divergence. Look, as we're going higher, we're coming down lower. So not the best look. What are my thoughts on XLM as a long-term project? I think it's an okay project. I own a little bit of XLM, not a lot, and I'm not actively trading it. I think I'm just hodling it to see where it goes. But yeah, I think it's an interesting project. It could have future, particularly depending on how we see the lawsuit for XRP happening and unfolding. That could certainly give a lot of light onto XLM if XRP is found to be a security, which I don't think it's going to be. Then XLM is a good candidate to replace it. Now, if XRP is not found to be a security and it starts to, get back on track with all the banks, XLM can also do the same thing, and it'll be its, let's say, fair market competitor, right? So it could also be doing good. So those are my thoughts on XLM. All right. So bearish divergence, strong action downside, starting to flag a bit, come back down again. Target $29.78. Someone said, please do Hex if you haven't. We'll do Hex. Because we haven't. Right. Hex at 30 cents. Not bad. Let's go on the daily. Ooh, nice. Look at that. We got above this area. 50% retrace. Went for at 382 a couple days ago. Oh no. Again, coming up higher, creating still this bearish divergence within the same island. We had it here, broke us down, try to rally, hit the next area of resistance, still carrying on to this divergence, right? Look, we're still carrying it on. We're sitting on all at 60.28. Again, with that, a possibility for moving down here at 50% retrace, or yeah, 50% retrace at 29 cents. That'll be the target where we could be looking to do something else. On the daily, again, a lot of bearishness developing, and every time we go higher, now we're starting to see that we are struggling to go much higher than the previous time. So we can do that. This is a quick exercise you can also do. Just grab that there and say go here. You went up about the same, so that was pretty good. Now here, right, you're failing to get higher, and then here you can obviously see that you're failing to not go as high. You can see it with your eyes, but again, sometimes when you're not sure, you can always measure with a small one. That fishing says, sounds like we're thinking the same thing. It's pretty good. Carthago says a couple of Asian exchanges will shut down in offloading supply. That's an interesting thought. Anyways, coming back down, right? So 4-hour chart, let's see what we have here. Again, we could also be looking at that bearish divergence. No, here we had it, broke us down, coming up higher, higher still, and higher. So nothing here that is bearish, at least not here on Hex. One quick second, guys. Gotta make sure we're playing the proper algorithm when we are. A lot of high, negative, less negative, a lot of high, nothing bullish, neutral at 47.93. So not bad here on Hex. It's looking okay on the 4-hour. If it recovers that 20 moving average, could be looking for potential rally. 1-hour chart. Bearish divergence strong. Right? So that one I can tell. See, you can smell it, right? You can smell the strong bearish divergence. It's just there. It stinks like strong bearish divergence. There we go, right? They're separated strong. Action and downside drop. Failed to recover the previous high, dropping more. And again, we just started on a downtrend in the short term, right? Low, lower, low, negative, less negative, strong bullish here. And again, we could be looking for a potential rally, maybe to that 20 moving average here, and that'll be a pretty solid move. So from here, we start a pump. We should be looking for a hit of 32 cents, 32.64 cents. Neutral, sorry, sold at 36.70. So sold, strong bullish, again, catalyst for actions to the upside. So hopefully we can start to recover. A lot of the crypto market is looking though as though it's starting to recover. We're looking at a negative market cap when we started the stream, slightly starting to turn positive, and that could impact Hex later on, right? So keep that in mind. Again, Hex has bullish divergence in the 1 hour, can start rallying, and we'll see where it goes from there. One quick second, guys. Awesome. I enjoy doing this, guys. Thank you very much for being part of this community and helping me do this. Because if you guys weren't here watching, and if you weren't here liking and subscribing and being part of the community and chatting with me, I don't think I would be doing this, to be honest. I would have probably quit a long time ago. But it's thanks to you guys being here that I'm able to come back, right? And it just gives me someone to talk to and offload some knowledge, and hopefully you guys can put it to good use and get better at trading, at least understand a little bit more of the market, understand what's happening, why things are happening. At least when there's no news and we're looking just at the technicals, it's pretty good stuff to know. And then when there's news, we're looking at the fundamentals, and that's also good stuff to know, like what news are going to affect the market, particularly for stocks. You look at that more for stocks or certain markets, like precious metals and you know, oil and things like that. You can also look at the news and see how those things are going to affect. But for stocks, yeah, you do want to look at a lot of the news, and it's pretty cool. All right, I'm Noya. Thank you very much for being here, man. Crazy how low key I'm still am with all my knowledge. I know, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's good though. That way you guys get to take advantage of chatting with me and asking questions. Because if I had, I'm almost certain that if I had 2,000, 3,000 people watching at the same time, I would not be able to engage with the chat so much. I'll probably have to have the mods filter me some questions, and that means that a lot of your comments would probably really be going unread. On the hope that I would catch up with them, and the fact that I have such a small tight-knit community right now, it gives me this opportunity where I can actually chat with you guys and talk with you guys, and it's awesome that I can talk with you guys, right? A lot of people don't like hearing the truth. A lot of people like to hear, you know, we're gonna go to 5,000, we're gonna go to 500,000, we're gonna go to 100,000, we're gonna go to 1,000,000, right? And I don't do that. So I try to keep it honest. I try to keep it as truthful as I can and down to earth. And we're not FOMOing, we're not flooding, we're not, you know, moonboys. We try to keep it as straight as we can, so that way you guys can make informed decisions as to what's going to happen in the market. A lot of people are selling fake hope to people on fake targets, which could come through at some point in time, particularly the higher lean targets. But if you're using it right now to sell, right, to sell your time, to sell your knowledge, then I think that's a dishonest and that's a disservice to the people that watch, to your viewers. Because what you want to do is just be truthful, right, and be down to earth. Could go to 1,000,000, yeah, eventually. Am I gonna use it as a title? At least not in the short term. I don't think I'm that desperate to get people to look at my channel and to come back. At some point in time, people are gonna get tired. At least I hope people get tired of people selling false hope, and they turn to, you know, someone that's truth and down to earth, and we'll see what's happening. Anyways, yeah, loving the stream. Thanks, man. It's crazy. I was the first one. Thank you. I'm stuck with your comment, and for you to have so much solid info and need to. Yeah, thanks, and I appreciate it. No, yeah, facts, appreciate it. Yeah, which projects I think are the most bullish for the next year? That's a solid question. I really want to have time to be able to do more of this content. I just don't, man, and it kind of sucks. I really, really wish I could have the whole day to not do anything but create content and talk about the next top 5 cryptos, the next top 5 cryptos for this month, the next top 5 cryptos for next month. Daniel says, Bitcoin's passing me off. Well, it's kind of pissing you off. All right. What are the projects that I'm more bullish? I think Ethereum has a lot of potential. XRP is going to have a lot of potential, but the caveat there is that it needs to get the lawsuit from the SEC dropped, and it has to come out in favor of XRP or Ripple. If that happens, then yeah, Ripple could be setting up for a very strong 2022. I don't know, I missed your Bitcoin analysis. I have to rewind. Yeah, it's all good, man. I think HNT could be doing good. They have a good solid network. They're growing. If you look at the HNT map, I'm gonna bring it up here. You look at the HNT map and see how much is growing just on the world. Look at the HNT, right? Look at HNT. Look at how much is growing even in Mexico, right? Like in my zone, in my area, like 4 months ago, this was empty. It was no one. It was really good, but right now it's crazy. Look at China, right? Look at Europe. It's flooded, right? Look at Europe. It's flooded with HNT, and it's growing every day. There's more popping, right? Look even back here, Hawaii, right? Look, it's just insane how much growth it's getting, and I think this project is gonna keep on getting more solid, and they're gonna get more use. So I think HNT could be a solid contender. ADA probably could do really good. Solana's coming out with some strong Solana-based games. I like Star Atlas, I think. This Solana-based wallet that I had to get. So again, this game is getting made on Unreal 5, I think, and it's gonna be really, really strong. Now, if you go here and buy, you're gonna see these things came out at $20. Right now, they're worth $23, so about the same as a couple days ago. Even with the market going down in value, they still managed to appraise a little bit over 10%, 15% since they came out, right? So when you go to info, it says origination price 20. Now they're worth 23, so they're up quite a bit on like a week. And as the game gets nearest to launching and coming live, I think this project's gonna have a strong following. The project's coin is called Atlas, but they're based on Solana, I think. So it's definitely going to bring more traction or more flow through Solana, or at least also Atlas, to get more people interested in this. Again, anything that has to do with games like Mana, Sandbox, the Decentraland Sandbox Sand. These metaverse coins are also going to have some strong traction, I think, particularly as the games keep on developing. I was looking at something on YouTube, and I got a Sandbox ad coming in, right? So I was also pretty weird to see, and I was like, wow, they're really investing to get more attention. So if they get more people to join their platform and start playing, and you see that there's people like, shows like The Walking Dead that are there. Adidas has land, Snoop Dogg has land, Dead Mouse has land. You have a lot of celebrities that are having land here where you're going to be able to interact at least with some kind of avatar from them and have some adventures and play some games. And all that is really going to help this game take off, I think. So Sand, I think, is going to be one of the solid ones also. Motown Kicks, thank you very much for being here, man. Right. So we've been live for about 52 minutes. I'm gonna be here for just to redo Bitcoin, and that's gonna be it, guys. Bitcoin 47,227. Again, above that 46,800 using it as support. Very nice move. On the shorter time scales daily, here struggling. It looks as though we want to get above that 47,338. We need to get back above that line to be on support, and be looking to overtake that 20 moving average. 4-hour chart, bullish divergence popping. Looks as though we wanted to drop. Haven't gone for that 20 moving average. We have to meet it. We have to see what we're gonna do once we get to it. Are we gonna go bullish, right? The thing I'm worried about here, look at this, right? Starting to create that hidden divergence that I talked about when the stream was starting. And the reason that we didn't draw it is because we didn't have this new candle coming live. This candle, this 4-hour candle, just started to form on this hour shift. Look, we have 3 hours and 52 minutes to go. So what we're seeing here is this here move, right? Sorry, not here move, here move. Bearish divergence hidden. That's going to put pressure on the price of Bitcoin. It might make it struggle to get above that 47,000. Even if we go for that 20 moving average, that's going to track there. That's going to track higher. And we're still going to have this hidden divergence. And we got to see how Bitcoin handles it. If Bitcoin rejects the 20, gets back below 47,338, could be bad. Now getting above the 20 and not caring about that divergence could be good. It could be saying that, yo, the bullish indicators are taking hold and the bearish indicators are failing to play out. On the 1 hour chart, again, bullish divergence popping, hidden bearish, putting pressure on the price going back down. But we're trading into this symmetrical triangle, right? We also need to wait to see how we're going to break here. On the 1 hour, we're rejecting the 20 right now. We're rejecting the previous candle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rejections so far. We also need to get above the 20 here, above that 47,238. We don't have anything bullish. But again, looks as though that negative momentum is dying out. Getting above 47,000 again, very likely we're going to come up here again. If we break this area, man, it could get us a measure move, at least in the short term. Where we could be aiming for, you know, somewhere around here. Once we break, let's say somewhere around here, just for an example. 49,000, right? And that could get us to work, you know, start to get or pick up this bullish sentiment and this bullish momentum that the market is going to correct. The market's going to do better. Will this happen tomorrow? Will this happen on the 1st? We don't know yet, but we know that, hey man, it's gonna be a new year. There's gonna be a new project coming out, and again, guys, it's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Join us on the Discord. Links have gone out. Remember, the information that we produce here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. On that note, guys, I'll be here tomorrow. Not at 9 p.m. Central. I'll be here at some point throughout the day. I don't know yet what time, but I'll be here. You can count on that. I'll be talking Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe something else if there's time. I really enjoy being here, guys. Thank you for being part of this again, and thank you for an awesome year, for giving me an awesome year of streaming. And yeah, thank you very much for that. And I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of Crypto. Until then.